a newsroom is filled with people who just want to be led, right? Well, not really. A newsroom is a tough place to manage. You have so many personalities. And the thing that I think really distinguishes Sandy is that she was about both the work and the people.
When I became a deputy managing editor at the Virginian Pilot, and I inherited Sandy Rowe's old desk. In it, Sandy had left a piece of paper taped into the center desk drawer, and on it she had written advice for me in my first senior management job. It said, when standing, stand, when sitting, sit, just don't wobble.
One time when she was gone on some business trip, the staff got a doll, a Sandy doll, and put it in her desk chair. So like Sandy was still watching you every time you did anything. There was Sandy staring at you.
So Sandy entered into the news area of journalism in the 1970s. This was not a particularly progressive time for women. These were back in the days when you were not allowed to wear pants, for example, in some newsrooms. Women couldn't smoke in some newsrooms. There were very few women in the news side of journalism. So Sandy moves from features to the news side, and you would think, okay, now she's going to start wearing three-piece suits and get buttoned up, but not Sandy. Sandy continued to have her fair hair, and a style that was uniquely hers, that was a little bit of, I can be as warm as you want and be as junior league as you want, but I can be as tough as I need to be.
She had a habit of putting on these really big glasses of hers and then looking over them at you, staring over them at you. She's not a large person, and yet she had a really commanding presence.
So when Sandy Rowe came to the Oregonian in 1993, we were a sleepy little newsroom. She came and attracted some top folks with her, but she also found a way to bring out the best in the people who were at the Oregonian when she arrived. And success followed with 1999, a Pulitzer Prize, first time in the modern era. We can all honestly say we never could have done it without Sandy Rowe's leadership.
You know, leading a newsroom is tough. It's tough under the best of circumstances, and there are very seldom best circumstances. Sandy took that job on and took all of it on.
Sandy always was thinking about the future, before that was even fashionable. Think about when she was the head of ASNE in 1998. At that point, she was thinking about credibility being so important to the future of journalism. Now, so many years later, we talk about what differentiates us from the blogger in his pajamas, credibility. She had an unbelievable ability to really look out on the horizon and start aiming in that direction from an early point.
My impression of her was, and we used to talk about this, she was the person who could see Oz. And some people just set off on the yellow brick road and all they can see are the winged monkeys and the potholes. And Sandy had the ability to actually squint and see Oz, and then the patience and the persistence to just keep walking till she got there. And that's a remarkable trait. Not a lot of people have that.